Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today's small claims case is a perfect example of what happens when you don't understand the law before heading into court. The plaintiff is trying to recover damages from a car accident under Michigan's mini-tort law without having insurance, and to make matters worse, he's asking for more than the legal limit allows. It's like showing up to a bake-off with no cake and demanding the grand prize. Let's see how the court handles this baffling case and whether the plaintiff's arguments holds any weight.
All right, this is file 2402852SC, a small claims case, Tyler versus Ralston. We're both here. We're here in small claims. What small claims means is that we're trying to get this done without any attorney. So neither party is represented by an attorney. You're also not asking for anything like a jury trial, but for this to get resolved right here in front of me. So first things first, if both parties are ready, willing, and able to proceed in front of me, the first thing I'm going to do is swear you in. I'm going to go ahead and raise your right hand. Swear or affirm that any testimony you give here today would be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yep.
Thank you.
I do. Sorry.
All right. So it seems to me that what we have today is what in Michigan is referred to as a mini-tort, meaning Michigan is one of the last states that has what's called no-fault insurance. So when you get into a car accident, you're supposed to be dealing with your own insurance. But there is a provision in there called mini-tort, which essentially means that if the accident is more one person's fault than the other, and essentially how we determine that is essentially when there's an accident, who got a ticket and who didn't. I'm assuming that, Mr. Tyler, you did not receive any tickets from this accident?
No.
And that, Ms. Ralston, you may have received a ticket?
Yes.
Okay, so essentially that's how we determine, essentially the law enforcement was there on the scene and they said, oh, one person gets a moving violation, the other person doesn't. So now the accident is considered to be more attributable to Ms. Ralston than it is to Mr. Tyler. So although you are supposed to go and use your own insurance, mini-tort does allow for some collection in small claims. So here are the rules for that. Mr. Tyler, you did have insurance?
No, I did not.
Okay. If you didn't have insurance, that's the first thing for a mini-tort is you have to be driving with insurance. You can't then turn around and use small claims as a way to get the money from the other driver. And Ms. Ralston, you did have insurance?
Yes.
Okay. If you both didn't have insurance, we would probably let a small claims go through. But Mr. Tyler, that's one of the, in other words, mini-tort is a protection for you that the state of Michigan gives you for accident damage that's not your fault. But you do have to be driving on the roads with insurance. You have no insurance coverage whatsoever.
No, not during the time.
All right. So you would not be able to then turn around and sue someone for the damage to your vehicle.
Okay.
Essentially, you're out of luck on that. Now, just to explain it to you, had you had insurance, then you can sue not for any kind of injury or anything. It's not small claims, just damage to your vehicle. And there is a cap. The cap used to be $1,000. It is now $3,000. So just to be clear, you're suing for $4,500.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have been able to do that anyway, just so you know. It's not, it would have got capped at $3,000. How much damage was there to your vehicle?
A lot. It was bad.
Okay, so where does the $4,500 number come from?
It's coming from I paid $2,000 as it is from just the body work alone. Like I already put money into it just to get the body work done. That was just the $2,000 off of it.
Okay, so this is just your guess?
That was $2,000 alone for just for the damages.
But what I'm saying is how this works is you would have taken it to a body shop or a repair shop. The repair shop would give you an estimate for how much damage there is to your vehicle. That's the number I was looking for.
Oh yeah, it was $2,000 for the body work, and it was I would have to pay another $2,000 for just the to get the engine. to get a new engine for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you would have been capped at $3,000, but if you don't have insurance, then essentially you can't sue for what we call mini-tort. And so you could sue in general civil, but that generally involves you hiring an attorney. And most of the times paying that attorney would cost you more than you were really going to get in the first place. All right. So essentially what happens here you also can try to get the money from Miss Roston's insurance, but they're going to call you an uninsured driver.
I called them. That was the first people I called for anything.
And what did they tell you?
They basically told me I would have to sue the customer directly. That's literally what they told me.
Yeah. So essentially, you do still have an option in what's called suing in general civil. I don't know if that's really going to work out for you because of this dollar amount. That's probably what you'd end up paying an attorney to do it anyway. But you can't sue for mini-tort if you weren't carrying insurance. So this case is what's called dismissed without prejudice, meaning just essentially nothing happens. All right. And so I'm going to go ahead and release parties. We're all set for what we can do here today.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If today's plaintiff taught us anything, it's that preparation isn't optional when you're asking the court for money, especially if you're not even meeting the most basic requirements. The judge literally had no choice but to dismiss. And honestly, it's surprising this case even made it to the courtroom. What do you think? Is there ever an excuse for walking into court this unprepared? Or did the plaintiff deserve every bit of the legal reality check he just got? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more gripping courtroom moments. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.